Give us an introduction.
Yes, we're standing here on the beach in Amity. A large shark, an ocean predator, has been spotted, and we are still not going to close the beaches. Well, just because. So hopefully we're out of range and safe, but we're looking for anyone who has spotted the shark. And I'm not talking a vacuum cleaner either.
But I do have a joke for you.
Okay, yeah.
Have you heard the joke about the bed?
No.
Not been made up yet.
Okay. Did you hear about the man that farted in a jug?
No.
If you'd been in there, you would have.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Do you know why owls are smarter than chickens?
Why is that?
Because you ever heard of a Kentucky Fried Owl?
Okay, you caught me there. You actually caught.
What do you call a bird that's afraid of heights?
I give up.
Chicken. But then you have to apologize because you just told somebody a foul joke.
Oh, you know, he'll be here all week, folks. And don't forget to tip your waitresses. I think we can catch her at the stage she's in. Excuse me, is this a lady that used to be the president of the League of Women Voters?
Yes, I am.
Okay, start rolling here. Yeah, and you're rolling. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, this is John Graham here, and this lady she's amazing. She does everything. She does dusk to dawn in 2.5 hours. That's how fast she is.
Your check's in the mail.
Well, yeah, there you go. But I want to tell you, she is the past president of the League of Women Voters, and just tell us how important this year is to voting.
Every year is important, but this year is more important. So get out there and register, get out there and vote, or else.
Thank you, and you don't want her on your bad side.
We'll be living with the consequences if they don't vote.
Well, let me tell you this crowd she runs with, they just soon cut you as look at you. So you might want to spin around, get a little look at them, Brian, because I'm telling you, we're talking rough crowd. Okay, I'm doing great. I'm with community television now, and we're really, this is Brian Dunphy, who is a great guy here in town. We're just interviewing people that are out and about, and what can you say about, other than go Bucks, what can you say now?
I could just say, look forward to this every year. This is a great event, and another thing that makes living here such a special place.
And you?
I just like all the different types of music. I think it's so interesting and fun.
And you can actually go into the center and see dancing.
Yeah.
So, you know.
George Clinton and Funkadelic is playing.
I'm telling you, man, it doesn't get any better.
My shins are still sore from when
from the 70s, right?
Well, that too. But when Grandmaster Flash was here, we jumped up and down for 2 hours straight.
Oh yeah. Well, we want to thank you, and hope the kids are okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's healthy. Knock on wood. Are you Zio?
I am not.
Who are you?
I am here for fun.
Oh, so you found a place to sit down, and it just so happened to be in a 4-wheel vehicle. Okay, so I think we found someone here who's kind of bending the rules, maybe not breaking them, but if this cart shows up missing in action, we'll know who took it. So where are you from?
I'm from Boston.
What brings you down here?
I am here with some of the production team, so I am just enjoying my time here while they work.
Whew, man, this is a young lady after my own heart right here. This is great. So what do you do when you're not like in Greensboro?
So normally I work in private aviation, so private charters, private jets, And yeah.
Excellent. Well, we're glad to have you here. And your name?
My name is Catherine.
There we go. We got it. Thank you a bunch. This is amazing, but we've spotted a photo genius, as he's known around through the South and all over. Your name, sir?
Alec Forsyth. Who's this genius you're talking about?
I'm talking about you.
No, I'm not a genius.
Okay, your name and who employs you to take pictures?
I'm working for Folk Fest people.
Excellent.
And I've been shooting for Arts Greensboro and these people for the last 12 years.
Okay. Where are you from originally?
Scotland, of course.
Okay, great. We've got a guy juggling around here who, Scottish ancestry, David Hurt, and you'll probably see him. He's wearing a kilt, and so when you go up, you can tell him the television guys told you to talk to him. Where do you live now?
I live in Greensboro.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. We're glad to have you here. So, are you going to be able to shoot George Clinton tomorrow night, or?
No, that's off the list.
Well, you can tell us if you were going to. We wouldn't.
I've come in disguise, got a false beard or something like that, and
I like that.
some old clothes. You never know.
That. Yeah.
Give it a try.
I like that. Well, you're doing good work. Thank you a bunch.
I had to buy a hat, and
Have
she's
y'all met?
mad.
No, I'm John
Y'all would like
Graham.
each other.
Look.
No, hold on. We met. Did we meet?
Keep it clean.
Did we meet at a Preservation Greensboro
We
fundraiser?
We did.
I believe I
We
remember.
did. But let me just tell you, if we both love her, then what difference does it
Why are
make?
you making assumptions about me?
Well, that's true. I don't want to put you on the spot. So tell me, well, just don't put her on the spot, okay? So tell me, what are you doing down here tonight, and who do you hope to see?
I'm pausing so I make sure I give a sincere answer. I am really excited to see the A&T drumline over in front of the county courthouse here about now.
I'm getting emotional, so I'm just going to say whatever you want.
I am here to drink rosé and see fine folks just like you.
Oh, man, I am telling you, I just, Brian, I'm getting emotional. I can't say much more. I'm just, can someone bring me a tissue, please? No, this is one of my former neighbors, and let me just say that I wish she was still my neighbor. That's how wonderful she is. So,
Lindley Park is accepting applications.
Well, look who else. Come here, young lady. Susan Sassman, the amazing Susan Sassman. She loves to dance, makes her own clothes. Contestant number 2.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be here. This is so exciting. The North Carolina Folk Festival, year 7.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
You know, you are an integral part of this. You do so much to bring all the volunteers together. And how long have you been doing that?
6 years.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
You know, I know I'm showing emotion here, but I'm trying not to, because you know this is one of my favorite people in all the world.
Oh, you're so kind. Thank you. Thank you.
Your son Malcolm, I don't know if
Hey, we're doing random interviews today, by the way.
Oh, is that right?
How are you doing?
Brian's GCTV.
Oh, I'm doing what he used to do this years ago.
That's right. So, except they never trusted me with a camera.
Well, I can talk about how I now live in DC. I moved there from here in 2009, but I've come back here every year for the festival since like 2015.
Tell us a little about what you're doing in DC.
I'm a proposal writer, technical writer in the rail and transit industry.
Okay, cool.
And I can attest, he has had an interest in trains since he was 8 years old, and now he's making a living in the industry.
Yes.
How good is that?
And I always take the train when I come back to Greensboro.
What brought you here to, well, you've met the Gate City, so this is
yep.
It's very integral. I hope you're not in a rush, but...
No. Well,
what are you looking forward to seeing here?
The lesson we've learned over the years is everything.
Yeah.
At first we would see, oh, I want to see that and that. Nah, you just walk around and everything is interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some special, George Clinton tomorrow night, that we'll be there for that for sure. But otherwise, you know.
As Duke Ellington said, if it sounds good, it is good.
That's right.
Well, I'm here with the amazing Dennis Quaintance. And more amazing, Nancy King Quaintance, who loves to dance, makes her own clothes. Contestant number 2. Yeah, and they're parents of wonderful children that are probably grown and, how old are they now?
24.
Yeah.
24?
Yeah.
And they had twins the same time Mike Weaver had twins. It's like, I remember in the building seeing, it's like, how many people can they get in a stroller? Yeah. So tell me about the kids. What are they doing?
Kathleen is starting her doctoral work at Yale this year. She just moved up there. We set up her apartment. It's really cool.
And obviously took from...
Finished her master's.
Finished her master's at, she had an Erdogan scholarship at Oxford, and she just finished.
Do you think she'll get over this low achieving part of her life?
I doubt it.
Obviously takes after her mother.
Yeah, right. And our son, Dennis, is in Dallas working for Cuervo.
Wow.
He loves it.
Wow. So you hadn't cut the ponytail yet. How are we in the process?
Well, when we, I grew up because when we furloughed so many people, then when we had to close the businesses in March of 2020, 130 weeks ago, if you're counting, we had 670 staff members and we're only back to 520. So I want to get probably around 600 and I'll cut it.
Okay. And then we'll...
Then hopefully, if anyone wants it, we'll donate it.
Well, here's what I was going to say. Can we make this into an event and we will cover it, and we would get first rights. We don't charge. We're free media. So, but then we'll give you the footage and everything, and you can...
I think the idea of giving this hair to cancer survivors is a great idea. Let's do it.
Yeah. That would be great. That'd be great. It's rare I get to see you guys outside of the restaurants and the hotels together. So this is a great pleasure.
And what an amazing day, but it's great. I mean, I just love, in fact, we were just talking about Greensboro as a community and the race mix, the ethnicity, sexual orientation, the whole sort of package is, I just really love Greensboro. I mean, it's like, it's just such a wonderful sort of mix of people, and harmonies, obviously could be better. We just work on that, but
it is wonderful, and we have a lot over cities the same size. I mean, I lived in Winston-Salem, and they don't have the relations that we have, which I think our ethnic and race relations are superior.
Yeah, well, I always think, a cowboy's work is never done. We're always working to improve all of that. But what I particularly like about Greensboro is we're not proud of ourselves. We think we have work to do, but yet we look at where we are and say, hey. But anyway, this is a great example. I mean, obviously, I just love like this drum circle is almost completely interracial.
It is wonderful.
Oh, and the whole idea of this being the National Folk Festival coming here for 2 years and having the precedent for evolving it into a regional folk festival is just a great idea. I do think a lot of people are confused by the word folk. They think it means Peter Paul.
Peter Paul.
Yeah. But it's a big...
Absolutely. And I think we've done a good job in the 6 years or so showing people it's not just folk.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think people get the game now, that it's a real wonderful variety from gospel to jazz to funk. Oh, and George Clinton.
Oh yeah, I mean North Carolina product too.
Oh my God, unbelievable. In fact, our son, if I think if it weren't for his concussion, he might have come. He's the king of funk.
Oh my God. They really don't get any better. And he's a showman.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a showman. Wait, look here. Okay. How are you? What is your name?
Haley.
Carrie?
Haley.
Oh, Haley. Well, that's a beautiful name. Are you in school?
Yes.
Where do you go?
Greensboro Day School.
Okay. And what are you in, about the 7th, 8th grade?
I'm in 3rd.
Wow. Wow, you just look so grown up. What's your favorite thing here so far?
The tents.
Oh, you like that? Well, now, do you have a brother?
Yeah.
Come up here. Okay, he's shy. Well, that's okay. That's okay. We'll do the show together.
Okay.
Well, I'm so glad you came up to see us.
I've been on TV before.
You have?
Because my uncle works for the news.
Oh, really? Well, this is not new to you, then you're just a regular television personality.
Well, I've only been on pictures. It's not like I've been on real TV talking.
Well, you're on real TV talking now.
And he put a picture on the news of me doing chalk.
Is there anybody you want to say hello to out there that might watch this?
Amy and my dad.
Well, good. Well, we'll make sure he sees it. How's that?
He's on vacation, so he didn't get to come.
Okay.
Say, I love the North Carolina Folk Festival.
I love the North Carolina Folk Festival.
Well, good. I hope it doesn't rain tomorrow, and I hope we see you tomorrow.
I'm probably not going to be here.
Well, if it doesn't rain, we'll come.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Oh, Bridget, I love that name. That's a beautiful name. And you are, let me guess, you're a school teacher.
Yes, I teach special needs.
You know, the world needs more people like you.
Thank you, thank you.
Now, where are you from originally? Because
South Hill, Virginia.
Okay, I knew you weren't from here. I'm not from here, but I knew you weren't from here.
How did you know that?
It's just the accent, you know.
Oh,
you pick up these things.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate what you do. Your station covers so many things that's important to our community.
Well, let me ask you this. What, in what you teach, what are some of the needs that you have that are, you know, over and above what the normal teacher would have?
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm glad you asked that because people don't know. Our students are nonverbal. They're not toilet trained. They're violent, and they don't mean to be to hurt you. It's because they're trying to communicate something. So a lot of our students need a lot of things. They can't feed themselves. Some are in wheelchairs. Some have to be fed by a tube versus normal teachers don't have to do that. And we get the same pay. So we don't get no more pay than the regular educators.
Well, you're a very special lady to even go into that.
Thank you so much.
Now, do you have children?
I have one daughter. She's 17, and she's a senior at Southern Gifford High School.
And I'll bet you she's going to go into teaching just like Mom.
Oh, she wants to be a nurse, but she volunteers in my classroom, so she helps the students. So I told her the pay wasn't that well.
And I bet she's as beautiful as her mom.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you for letting us talk to you.
Thank you, and I hope y'all have a wonderful night.
You too. Enjoy the festival.
Thank you.
We're Greensboro Community Television, and we are the cable access channel that you've dreamed about.
Okay.
Yeah. And have you ever just, you know, woke up in the middle of the night and said, I want to produce my own show?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, well, most people do, but I mean, they wake up with that dream. Well, we're where you come to make that dream come true. So we do public access cable, and you can do your own show. If you can dream it, we can somehow find a way to make it happen. So where are you from originally?
Concord.
Really? Did you come up here tonight from Concord?
No, I've been here for 6.5 years.
Oh my gosh. Did you go to UNCG or?
I did, yeah, UNCG.
Well, I don't know if you were here earlier and heard the UNCG string band, the Roots music band. I had no idea they had one. It was fantastic.
Where was that?
It was right down here on the stage at LaBauer Park. and it really was fantastic. So what? Oh, you did get to see the A&T drumline. Okay, what did you study at UNCG?
I was an art major, concentration in painting and printmaking, and minor in theater.
Wow, excellent. Did you ever know Jim Wren, professor there in the theater department? Well, we interviewed him earlier. That's the reason I asked, yeah. So what made you come to UNCG from Concord?
I knew that they had a good art department and theater department, which I didn't know which lane I wanted to take. So I started as a double major in theater and art. And then about a year after, I decided to just go full art and then be a theater minor.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. We're so glad you stopped by to say, hey, we're going to give you a free prize. And hold on. Yeah, hold on. Here we go. This pen, it's amazing.
Nice.
It doubles as a backyard barbecue and a tire tool. And oh yes, you can do all sorts of things with it. And oh yes, it writes.
Is it really?
It is amazing.
Okay, now you'll. I mean,
yeah.
been with me.
Yeah.
Does it actually?
Well, it could. I mean, possibly, theoretically.
What does it mean, backyard barbecue?
Yeah, it doubles as a backyard barbecue and a tire tool. But what you can do is if you ever need to pop balloons, or like you see these balloons around here, if you just have the urge to pop the balloon, you've got a pen. It operates as a stylus. Or if you get in a crowd and you just want the person in front of you to move. Oh, it does everything, you know? And oh yeah, and we've heard it from many people that pen has saved their life.
How so?
They were accosted somewhere and it worked as a self-defense device. Now we've heard that. We've heard, oh yeah. So, you know, just know that. That's a very special kind of pen.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And your name?
Becca Martinez.
That's what we needed to know, folks. I just want to tell you, these are two of the greatest. Yeah, first of all, let me introduce, these are two of the greatest parents that I've ever known.
Because
they have wonderful.
A lot of notes from you.
No, I got to tell you, their children are wonderful, and they are absolutely role models for being a good parent. This is Jose Biggers.
Jose Biggers.
And his beautiful wife, Carol.
Hello.
Yeah. And we're just glad to have you here on Greensboro Community Television. And we're the cable access channel. And I just joined in July as the executive director.
Congratulations.
Yeah, well, thank you. And Brian has been a producer there for years, but he's also a full-time fireman, if you can believe that. And he doesn't just, you know, pull out the hose and put the fire out. He's the guy that runs in there, you know.
Well, thank you, Brian. We appreciate your service.
Yeah. But I wasn't joking about the fact they have two beautiful children that turned out beautifully, and seriously, that to me means you're successful, and you've done it.
Well, thank you. And
yeah,
absolutely.
We can say absolutely the same thing about your fantastic.
Thank you.
Girls and a wonderful wife.
Well, listen, and you behave tonight, and if he gives you any trouble, I'll call security, okay? Y'all enjoy it.
Don't put that on television.
Yeah. Oh, you kidding? We're beaming this right now. Satellite. Hold on. I believe you're right now. You're what's MSNBC running right now? Okay. That's, yes, Jose, Jose, yeah, accent mark there. Yeah, Carol, Carol. Yeah, we've got you. We're beaming this, you know. It's amazing that we've got such a great crowd here tonight, and I hope you're having a good time.
I'm having more than a great time. The exceptional attitude of people, but more so the crowds are just spectacular.
They are.
More than I thought.
And I think a lot of people are trying to compensate by being here tonight.
I think so, because the rain in Spain may fall mainly in Greensboro tomorrow.
Yes. Well, we've had the fortune tonight to interview Dennis Quaintance and Nancy King Quaintance, and we just had Jose and Carol Biggers. And I was in the interview, they both have, well, Dennis has twins. And, you know, the daughter is at Yale, I believe, now.
Yes.
And the son is in Texas working. And it's just amazing. All these are products of public schools.
Public schools,
in
traditional
Greensboro.
public schools, yes, are reading, writing, and arithmetic. As a matter of fact, seeing a lot of friends. This is terrific. Just a moment ago, while you were interviewing someone else, I just saw the famous photographer without any equipment tonight, Lynn Hay, formerly of the News and Record.
And the voice of Greensboro's, used to be the voice of Greensboro's, when you would call the...
After all these, I finally get you on.
Look at here, look at here. Speaking of the...
Doing a great...
Hey there, how are you?
This is one of my favorite people in the whole world. And the voice of Greensboro.
Lynn
Yes,
Highfield Donovan.
gosh.
She is
When
my...
was that, honey?
Lynn is...
80-something?
Lynn,
Yeah.
Lynn is
1980 something. If
my
you call...
photographic mentor, and when I need it, my tour mentor.
I did kind of teach you.
This young lady, actually, when you called Greensboro and you would get the recording, this was her.
It was my voice.
And how many years ago was that?
In the 90s, Dan just said, or the 80s, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, it was the voice.
You're amazing. Your incredible voice still is with you.
And then my signature music for Sunday Evening Park, Good Evening, Greensboro.
Oh my gosh. You melt me. Does anyone have a tissue? I'm getting emotional again. You are one of the great. Now, are you still photographing for O. Henry magazine?
I am.
Is that who you're here tonight?
No, I'm here with the festival tonight.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I want you to know this is Carly Reynolds, the greatest hugger in all of Greensboro.
Okay. Yes, yes. I love to
And
be
who's
hugged.
this you got with you?
My beautiful mom.
And she is beautiful.
Hello, John. How are you doing? It's good to see
I
you.
miss seeing this young lady.
Oh, you miss playing with my kids in the pool, but
Absolutely.
they're all grown and flown like yours are too.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I mean,
We don't look any different, do we?
like, and in fact, I would just say Sandra Kay and I are like caught in time. We're just like, you know, like if you visit Graceland, you pick up the remote and you look at it and go, my gosh, this place is just caught in 1979 or 77, 1977. And that's the way we are. We haven't aged a bit.
No, we haven't. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I am working now with Greensboro Community Television. And, you know, we are working on redoing the website, and then you'll be able to go on and watch us all the time, even though you may not get us on cable. So.
That's great. That's a great idea. Harley was made for TV, so go ahead.
Oh.
You know
My
that.
interviewer, go ahead. So, Mom, what do you think about this fall festival?
I am so enjoying the Folk Festival this year. I'm so glad it's back. We're happy to have it back in Greensboro. We've got great talent coming up. Can't wait to get back and hear some of these people that are performing. The lineup is amazing. And of course, you know, we just live in such a great city that does things like this, that gives us a chance to get out and about and enjoy our city and enjoy each other. And the weather's beautiful. If you haven't seen the moon rising over there, full moon, it's beautiful. It's just making the night even more spectacular.
Do you want to tell them about NASA?
Oh, about NASA? Yeah. The moon right now, the reason she's thinking about the moon is because we're still waiting on the Artemis to be shot up. I was talking just last week with a friend of mine that works for NASA about it and what's going on with that, because Carly, we were putting Carly's name on the moon, so that's why she's so interested in what's going on with that moon right now.